Hi Marvin.
Hi Salma, how are you doing?
I'm well, and you?
Good, very good, thank you.
Today I want to talk about future perfect.
Good luck.
Yes, really. And I want to use it in the topic management and deadlines.
Okay.
So we are focusing on future perfect.
Yeah.
When do we use the future perfect?
It's easier than you think.
I hope.
It sounds complicated, but it's not really very complicated. It's when we use the future perfect, we are talking about a future action that hasn't finished, that hasn't been done.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about it being completed by a certain time or by a certain action. Does that make sense?
Can you explain with example?
Yeah. So, for example, here's a good example. You are having a dinner party,
Yeah.
right? And your friends are coming to your house at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Correct.
Your partner is stressing out, right?
So
And you're being cool.
Just chill.
You're being cool. You're saying, don't worry. I will have finished cooking by 8 p.m.
okay,
You're saying this future action
will be done.
will be done by this time or by this particular action.
Okay, more clear.
Yeah, it's clearer, right?
And so what is the structure of future perfect?
Okay, it's relatively easy. Okay, so we have subject, any subject, will plus, will have, plus, verb 3. Remember verb 3?
Yes,
Explain.
It's not about irregular verbs like colon,
Yeah,
colon 1, colon 2, colon 3. It's
yeah.
participle,
The past
participle.
I hate this word. I prefer verb 3.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Right. Okay. So as an example for people listening, so if we said verb 3, we would say in the verb table, we say take, took.
Taken.
Then we say give.
Gave, given.
Exactly. So we would always, in this example for them,
So last one in...
use the last one.
Yeah.
You lose the last one. Okay.
Yeah. And can you give me a little test to see if I understand the future perfect?
Sure. Right. So what I'll do is I will give you a subject, and then I'll give you an action, and then I will give you like a time or a period, and you must use these things.
Use my brain.
Use your brain, right, to construct the future perfect. So the first subject is Salma. The action is to finish cooking,
Right.
and the time is 8 p.m.
So Salma will have finished by 8. Salma will have finished cooking by 8 p.m.
Correct. So this future action will be done. By this action.
Okay.
Yeah, by this time. Right. So let's try one more. Let's try another one. So the subject is they. The action is to build a school. And the time is next year.
So they will have finished to build this school by next year.
Sure. Okay. So the next one, the subject is we.
Mm-hmm.
The action is to review the documents, and the time is more complicated. It's the time the meeting starts.
Okay. So we will have reviewed documents by the time the meeting starts.
Correct. Do you understand the sense of this one?
Yes, like we need to have the documents ready before the meeting.
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly. All right. So this is, and it's always the same. So it's an action in the future that will be completed by another time or another action.
Okay. I think it's clear.
Good.
But I need to practice
Okay.
with some example.
Yep.
And we can just do short answer.
Right. Okay. So what we'll do, Salma, for this one is I'm going to give you one idea.
Mm-hmm.
give me the short answer, and then I will ask you for the negative answer.
Okay.
All right. So, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, will you have planned the project timeline by next week?
Yes, I will have.
Good. You have. Right. Okay. Negative.
No, I won't have.
Okay. Will Ellie have scheduled all the meetings before the end of the month?
Yes, she will have.
Negative.
No, she won't have.
Very good. Will Darren have organized the team tasks by the deadline?
Yes, he will have.
Negative.
No, he won't have.
Very good. Will Jess have managed the resource allocation by Friday?
Yes, she will have.
Negative.
No, she won't have.
Very good. Will you have estimated the budget before the client meeting?
Yes, I will have.
Negative.
No, I won't.
Easy.
Oh, yeah, very easy.
Very, very easy. All right. So let's take the same formula, positive, negative, but now you can give me
A long answer.
a
with
long
context.
answer. Right.
All right.
Okay. So we'll go slowly. Right. Will you have planned the timeline by next week?
I will have planned the timeline by next week.
Negative.
Okay. I won't have planned the timeline by next week.
Very good. Will you have scheduled meetings by next week?
I will have scheduled meeting by next week.
Negative.
I won't have scheduled meeting by next week.
Very good. Will Jess have organized the team roles by the deadline?
Jess will have organized the team roles by the deadline.
Very good. Negative.
Jess won't have planned. No, Jess won't have organized the team roles by deadline.
Very good. Will Leah have managed resource allocation by the next phase?
Yes. Leah will have managed resource allocation by the next phase.
Good. The negative?
Leah won't have managed allocation by the next phase.
Good. Right. Will Alistair have completed the budget by the client meeting?
Alastair will have completed the budget by the client meeting.
Very good. Last one. Negative.
Alastair won't have completed the budget by client meeting.
Very good. All
Okay.
right. Easy.
Yeah, it's easy to use the structure.
The structure is easy. Okay. But now, is it easy if you ask me a question? Right. So I'll give you the instruction. You give me the question using the future perfect. Okay. Ask me if I'll have planned the timeline by next Friday.
Will you have planned the timeline by the next Friday?
Very good. Ask me if I'll have scheduled training by month's end.
Will you have scheduled training by the month's end?
Very good. Ask me if Jess will have organized the project documentation by final review.
Will Jess have organized the project documentation by final review?
Good. Yours was better than my question. Right. Okay. Ask me if Darren will have completed the budget allocation by the next phase.
Will Darren have completed the budget allocation by the next phase?
Very good. Last question. Ask me if Leah will have communicated the report by the deadline.
Will Leah have communicated the report by the deadline?
Well done. You survived.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I know how I can use the future perfect.
Perfect.
And the structure will have.
Excellent. Well done, Selma.
Thank you, Marvin.
My pleasure.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Ça y est, la leçon est terminée. J'espère que vous aussi, vous avez appris quelque chose avec moi durant cet épisode. Vous allez pouvoir retrouver tous nos épisodes sur notre playlist LearnEnglish. Et n'hésitez pas à nous envoyer des commentaires, des questions ou des thématiques que vous voulez aborder pour les prochains podcasts sur nos réseaux sociaux ou également sur notre site directement. Je vous rappelle qu'on a utilisé uniquement 3 stratégies orales durant cet épisode. Nous en utilisons énormément durant nos cours. N'hésitez pas à nous contacter pour en savoir plus et voire même booker votre premier cours.